Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood SP1004-710. This is a 1/4 by 2 1/4 inch flathead machine screw. It's a through bolt used in Rockwood Type 1 mounts. This would be the SP1004, which means that it's a 1/4 thread. This would be available in 3 thread diameters, the 1/4, 5/16, 18, and 3/8, 16. So this is the standard 1/4. That obviously is going to be, the caliper tells me that is 0.244. The length of this bolt is going to be about 2 1/4 inch because it's meant for 1 3/4 thick doors. Length of the bolt is 0.2195, so almost 2.2 inch. 2.195, right. So that makes sense. This would be appropriate for an 1 3/4 thick door. The bolt is very common to purchase these separately for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's the thinnest bolt. It's the thinnest bolt, and if a bolt's going to break, it'll break, as a thinnest bolt first. We sell a lot less replacement bolts that are 5/16 or 3/8. The second reason you might be buying this is because of how incredibly common 1/4 is. If you sell 100, 1/4, you'll sell one 5/16 or thicker. So be mindful of that. They're almost always 1/4. And that is what the SP1004 is. It is the SP1004. It's just a replacement bolt only. The 710 is a reference to the finish. The finish would be compatible or, work with your dark bronze, type finishes. Probably work with oil rubbed really well, would work with a 710 finish really well. Any sort of dark bronze finish, that's what this bolt is going to be for. Let's switch to the screen view now where we can take a closer look at some supporting documentation. Okay, here is the item that we are looking at. It'll tell us it's a 1/4, 2 1/4 flathead machine screw through bolt used for a Type 1 mount for through bolting through 1 3/4 wood and metal doors. If you have need for a custom length, indicate that in the comment field. Indicate your door thickness. That would be the proper way to go, and let the factory figure out the proper overall length. Okay. And usually that can be accommodated without an additional charge. Sometimes there does carry an additional charge. As well. We have a table down below showing the immediate sister products to this item, which would be the through bolt and then the SP1005, which is the washer that would inherently go with it. I had mentioned the thicker sizes earlier, your 5/16 and then your 3/8. Okay. There's also available in the 3 sizes a decorative style through bolt, just a blank cap, really all that it is, but might be arguable, a bit more aesthetically pleasing than just the head of a flathead machine screw. Okay, 3 different thicknesses here as well. Now there's a link below this video, below the table as well, to the Rockwood mounting kit master table, parts master table, and that will show you all of the constituent components as it relates to bolts when it comes to their pull handles in every sort of variation and derivative style, whether it be for back-to-back or single mount, different sizes, etc. They're all listed here. Very common for us to sell many of these bolts, and many of them are kept in stock because they're so common. So that this link will allow you to find all of those other part numbers necessary to purchase the proper bolts to replace what you have. Now, why would you be replacing what you have? Well, I would say you'd be replacing what you have because, use, abuse, wear and tear. That's just a low-grade bolt. There's nothing special about that bolt. It's a 1/4 machine bolt, and you put that on the front door of a restaurant or a bar or nightclub with enough use and abuse, it's going to bend, shear, fatigue, and fail, and that's why replacement bolts are very common. My suggestion is that you immediately from the very beginning, when you're installing the hardware from scratch, order it with the thickest bolt that you possibly can. Again, it goes to that substantially lower amount of replacement parts that we see when it comes to the thicker bolts. There's a link here to the product catalog. That's a handy link. However, it's nothing new. There's no new information that's here. just a excerpt out of the full line catalog of these bolts and whatnot. There's a link below this video here to the manufacturer's page. When you click on that, you'll be able to pull up not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Now, the full product catalog is most absolutely going to show you, the SP1024, SP1004, forgive me, and maybe it actually doesn't, but it will show you the Type 1 mount where this is going to be found and used. And if you wanted the 5/16, it would be a Type 1 HD and then a Type 1 XHD for the 3/8. And here it is. That's your bolt. Okay, it's used right out of a Type 1. And then SP1005 is that finish washer mentioned as well. And then, of course, different finishes are available. You can obtain the bolt and all of the finishes that would be necessary to complement your material. Oil rub bronze equivalent, polished brass, satin brass, polished bronze, satin bronze, oil rub bronze, polished chrome, satin chrome, aluminum, polished stainless, brushed stainless, dark bronze, which is the one we're dealing with, 710 finish. 711 is black. A stainless steel polished with a 316 base material. Same thing in a satin finish. And then same thing in just a 304 stainless. Let's wrap up this video on camera. In conclusion, very typical and common item for us to sell from Rockwood. Back to that manufacturer's page, there's also a link to their architectural door pull catalog. And the title of that catalog, I think, it is literally architectural door pulls. Let's take a look. And as I'm waiting for that page to load, these are sold as each. When you buy one, we'll ship you one. Obviously, you're going to need possibly multiples of 2 or even 3, depending on how many mounting points you have. There's a link to the it's called architectural door pulls. I would really recommend that you dive into that if you're looking for door pulls. It is 100 pages or so of dozens and scores of ideas, and if anything, it will serve as a picture book or an idea book. If you have any questions on the SP1004 and a 710 finish machine bolt or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.